So I think we're back with our top 4 match.
Yes.
This is a rerun of round 1. In the initial run, Pipster Yip managed to win with, according to some people, some amount of luck. So we'll find out now if there's more of that, or if this game will show up to be different.
It'll be interesting to see right now to make the revenge arc.
The revenge arc. It's very interesting. At least it's Perish Trap versus definitely not Perish Trap.
Just the offense and with the choice specs Chiu.
It's just classic offense. Though the Gyarados is definitely a surprise.
I called it like New Balance, but with tornadoes.
I feel like it's New Balance,
Yeah.
but like old school New Balance.
That, honestly, yeah. And I love this, the inclusion of the Hisuian Arcanine, also still having the Intimidate,
Yeah.
and of course having now Rock Slide as well, which is just such an awesome move to have.
And in this case, it's a grassy seed, so it's probably very physically bulky. Less so special bulky, but it does have Protect, unlike its AV counterpart.
As we have the Chi actually switching out immediately, not wanting to risk any sort of Rock Slides or anything, as the Iron Hands is coming in. The Iron Hands, of course, being able to deal decent damage to both of these Pokemon as the Tailwind is coming up as well.
Yes, and Tailwind into Indeedee might look questionable at times, but in this case, it's not a Trick Room Indeedee, so there's very little to fear. Well, okay, that was more damage from an
Honestly,
Indeedee than I thought.
I did not expect that amount of damage from this Indeedee. Doing this much damage to an Arcanine?
To an Arcanine? Yeah.
This Indeedee got hands.
This Indeedee got hands, and the
Mind
Iron,
hands.
of course. The mental hands,
The mental
and
hands.
the physical hands is right next to it as well.
Exactly. So mental and physical hands going off right now. A Dream Punch into the Arcanine can certainly spell its end there, or even a Wild Charge into the Tornadoes. Even though you have the speed right now, you're not really enjoying these two Pokemon on the field that are the Iron Hands just being able to do that much damage, as the Rillaboom is actually switched out for the Arcanine instead.
Other way around.
Oh, yeah.
The Rillaboom is now in. We're getting rid of that Psychic Terrain, which honestly is kind of crucial for the amount of damage we just saw out of an Indeedee. Plus you get the defensive switch and you're not intimidated by this Arcanine, or by the Gyarados anymore. And you're no longer threatened by a potential Drain Punch.
Yeah,
So
exactly. And we have Bleak Windstorm lowering the speed of Iron Hands. Yeah, the speed that he definitely uses a lot, as the Dream Punch coming out into the Rillaboom, doing a decent amount of damage and healing itself up thanks to the drainage of that, and of course the grassy terrain now as well.
yeah. Though now we usually would have the mind games of, do you switch Indeedee back in to stop the fake out, or do you not switch Indeedee back in to stop the fake out? However, Gyarados, of course, being that flying type, does not get the benefit of Psychic Terrain, and fake out is a definite threat against the Gyarados,
Yeah.
at least.
At least for now. So the Tornadoes is being switched out right now, making sure that it is able to stay relevant in the later of the game. As the Arcanine switching in, the Intimidate coming out into the Iron Hands, and the Gyarados just lowering both of their attacks as well. And the Grassy Seed activation as well, meaning its defense is now higher. I love the pose of this Arcanine as well.
Yeah, it's so menacing. Just, I'm here, and
He's
you're
really-
not going to be able to deal with me, because at the end of the day, now a Grassy Seed boosted Arcanine against 2 physical attackers. I mean, Gyarados still has this 4 times super effective move.
Little thing,
Potential.
right?
Just a little side.
Oh, no.
Not a
Oh,
little
no.
side note. No.
That was a big Q that just immediate waterfall. Did get the Intimidate drop at least.
But also, Voltware, this was not a
even
good
using
turn.
its attack stat. Alright, it's cool. This Arcanine is useful, don't get me wrong.
We praised the Arcanine,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
this was not the moment for an Arcanine.
Yeah. If you switch into Indeedee now, you put up the Psychic Terrain again, but the
But
Rillaboom is still in the back. So
So Psychic Terrain doesn't do much in this particular case, because there's a fair likelihood of just an immediate return of Rillaboom.
yeah,
However, there's still Follow Me. It's still Rocky Helmet into an Urshifu.
that's also true. Very actually, and it's also Terra Water. Oh yeah. The Terra hasn't been used yet on either
No,
side, right?
neither side has Terra yet.
So let's see. The Urshifu has Terra Water.
Okay,
And what's
here's
coming in? The
Rillaboom.
Rillaboom is Terra Fire. Yeah.
So
Not really a lot of options.
We continue to play with the grassy terrain.
Yeah.
But as I said, like this indeed has a decent amount of threat against the.
It has hands. It has defensive.
It has the defensive hands.
Yeah.
Or rather, it has the helmet.
Yeah, exactly. This indeed is an all-round machine.
All-round machine, but also there is that Terra Blast. Very, very potent into
Forgot about that.
double physical attacker. Or double flying weak.
Yeah. Oh, this thing, like Terra Blast Gyarados, it's been a while since I've seen that, so I would love to see that happen.
Terra Blast Gyarados is definitely, honestly, it's a solid meta call right now, considering how much Urshifu is around.
That's true.
You get the Intimidate, you get the Water type, and, well, what we see now is you get the ability to have a very, very powerful flying move.
That's also, that's the amazing thing as well about a lot of these Pokemon like Landers and Gyarados, not having like a good flying type, physical flying type move, but at least Terra Blast is there to save the day. Got the nice balloons with it as well, making sure that it stays afloat, as a Terra Blast can definitely deal a lot of damage as a fake out just into Gyarados.
Not this time at the very least, and there's that Surging Strikes into the Indeedee. This is going to be a lot of return damage, but the Indeedee will feint that at the end of this turn, or at the end of this very long animation.
That takes a while. And 3. You wouldn't suggest Surging Strikes to be like 1, 2, 3, like immediately.
No, no.
It's like 1, wait a minute.
Rocky Helmet.
2, Rocky Helmet.
Well, technically it's 1 critical hit. Rocky Helmet.
Yeah. Gotta have everything going on right now. And again, Zit Flinch,
Okay,
but Grassy Terrain healing the Urshifu just a bit.
This GU is not in a great spot.
Tailwind is over.
Oh wait, but there's still an Iron Hand. There's still an Iron Hand.
Yeah, the Iron Hands.
Okay, the GU does not necessarily have to be in a bad spot. Yeah, there's still this Gyarados that can threaten both of these Pokemon.
It's Tornado still in the back, if I recall.
Yes, Tornadus is the final one. A very, very healthy one. But
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna be enough into.
Tornadus is an amazing support Pokemon, and it has a nice attacking move now with Bleak Wind Storm, but the damage output and like the reliability of that move isn't the greatest, unfortunately. But Iron Hands, just Iron Hands, man.
Iron Hands is such a good Pokemon. Like, I'm surprised, honestly, that with like Rillaboom, we had Rillaboom and Incineroar all of last year. Double fake out, there's so much pressure. I'm surprised we don't have more of that right now with Iron Hands Rillaboom. They defensively synergize well and just.
Iron Boom or Rilla Hands. Iron Boom or Rilla
I like Iron Boom more.
Iron Boom is funny.
Iron Boom sounds like, you know.
That's the core. Terra Blast into Rillaboom, not doing all that much because
the Intimidate.
Intimidated earlier as well.
The Intimidate being very crucial here, but that Urshifu is still not enjoying its time here with an Iron Hands on the field, and as long as Urshifu is threatened.
Yeah, and Iron Hands is just, the thing is, you switch out something because like
you have to do the Urshifu has to hit the GU because otherwise it's just game over.
That's true. You're absolutely right. You need to keep the Urshifu. He doesn't actually know there's a GU yet, as well.
Oh yeah.
GU hasn't been on the switch in, so he doesn't know what he has in the back.
Wait, what was the turn 1? Iron Hands GU or Iron Hands Indeedee?
Iron Hands Indeedee.
Oh yeah.
So GU's never been on the field just yet. So Tornadus, but keeping in mind that keep the possibility of that GU in the back.
And I mean, what else could it be? Tornadus you would have seen by now. So
That's
it's
also
either Flittermane or
GU.
GU. And for a Flittermane, like you still need to have the speed. Well, you need speed control, but still the only one to really damage it is the Urshifu.
Yeah. As the Rillaboom is able to take care of the Gyarados right now. Terra Blast not KOing the Tornadus either, with plus a Drain Punch. Tornadus now just being able to put up thingy
Does this
again.
Tornadus have Protect? Okay, it does.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm thinking, like, the Tornadus not dying is actually kind of a good thing for the GU.
Okay.
However, there is Protect in the Tornadus, so there is ways to maneuver around it. Now we really have a call of, okay, what do you lock into with this GU? Do you go for the spread move, risking the Tailwind Urshifu?
Yeah. And it's the fear as well, because today Bowser has not been lucky with some moves. So he's let us know as well. So both fire moves can possibly miss, as well as Snarl. So He's just in a position where you have to decide, like, you probably have to click one of those.
I mean, there is the Dark Pulse. There is definitely an option, and Dark Pulse right now is not resisted by the Urshifu. So there are options.
Okay, Tailwind coming out, being double speed right now. The pose again.
Wood Hammer, very crucial damage against his Iron Hands. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Now the Chi-Yu Snarl misses but no, missing the Rillaboom is a good thing because now you can Drain Punch heal.
Oh, that's true. That's absolutely true. Okay, yeah, Drain Punch to heal. Yes.
I mean, it's not a lot, but like.
But now the Urshifu has to choose a target.
Now the Urshifu has to choose a target, and a Surging Strike into Iron Hands might not quite do it.
Yeah. I was trying to think if Snarl was going to be enough, but it's now Terra Water. It lost its fighting type.
Yeah, it lost its fighting type.
So.
However, Snarl can miss. We already saw one.
Oh god. So yeah, so probably gonna go for the Iron Hands, try to kill that, and just hope that the miss will start.
It's the only out you have. Surging Strikes into the Iron Hands. One. I don't.
Crit.
One crit. Two crit. Oh, it's gonna be enough.
Oh,
damn,
another crit? Oh,
so it's gonna come down to does this Snarl connect?
Oh, it's time. Does he hit? Does he miss? It's this Chi-Yu has to put in the effort right now.
First Iron Hands.
All this waiting. Yes,
connects.
and it is able to KO as well.
Honestly, a nail biter of a finish, because in 5% of the scenarios.
Yeah, you could have missed. There's now a million other universes.
There's a million universes of potential and abilities here.
This might be the one where he hit.
But this is the one where he hit.
I'm a little bit sad because like we've had Keon Spy on stream already.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen the Paris strategy.
We haven't seen the Paris.
So I kind of.
But you look at that Chi-Yu, you look at that Flutter Mane, and you know it's not gonna happen.
It's too much offensive.
A Gothitelle could potentially sneak its way in there.
That's true.
Especially with the Teratar. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. What would you change? Because I feel like Pipster played well. Well, I've seen Pipster, Keon Spy. What's his real name?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, let's say Yep. All right. So
It's much easier.
yeah, it's way easier. All right. So for Yep, I'm trying to think what I would change, but honestly, it's rough. I don't. Because now avoiding the switches is nice. Though. Like no switching to Gyarados for Intimidate cycling and such. So
There was definitely a turn where, like, if a Gothitelle came in, like, the Indeedee wouldn't have switched out.
That's
and
true.
the Indeedee would have just disappeared.
that's actually very true. So yeah, maybe a Gothitelle. I don't believe the screen tells.
Oh, it's never mind. It's the Perish Trap.
Finally, I get to see
You
it.
get to see the Perish Trap. However, as we mentioned, there is one big threat to this Perish Trap, and that is this Joy Specs Chi-Yu with a helping hand next to it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because Screen Tail is now technically faster, but like you can always follow me and like, you can't disable the Chi because it's choiced. Because the Indeedee will probably always follow me.
However,
Good helping hand actually.
I honestly like a turn 1 helping hand Heat Wave
That sounds actually very powerful.
on a Specs Chi-Yu,
Yeah,
and then turn 2 you can always follow me afterwards.
that's true. I love those. The Gothitelle can't even use Fake Out either, so.
No fake out available.
Gothitelle feels kind of used. The only thing it can really do is Hypnosis, so. Oh, it is.
We're gonna see how much damage this is going to do.
Okay, just protect.
Okay, protect.
Honestly, that's
Okay.
fair. Yeah.
Okay.
No, that makes sense. Double protect then? Yeah. Double
Okay.
protect just to make sure what the move is.
We now know. You could also potentially do an encore on the
God.
Indeedee.
Yeah.
Try and see if it goes for the second one.
They went for overheat into the Gothitelle. So, ooh. That's right. I don't know.
I mean, Terrafire overheat
look.
Chi-Yu kills a lot.
Yeah, because I swear I've seen it kill water types.
We did it. I was like, I had the craziest meta call before today of Taro or of awkward breed Tauros, and then I found out that it just dies to this.
Damn, that's crazy.
You could put an AV on it, and the Terrafire would still mean the Tauros dies.
Oh my God.
So I don't think there's a world in which
Disable. Disable on the follow me. At least you got that disabled, but
Yes.
now this overheat.
Overheat. I don't think this Gata's gonna enjoy this.
I don't know.
Well, there goes your pair strap.
Yeah.
I think this is
That's rough.
a very convincing position now for.
Because now you can keep switching, even if you parasol. At least the Indeed's follow me has been disabled, so you can technically disable the Chiyu, but the Chiyu is definitely gonna be switching out. But
I
now
mean,
we're
is it switching out? Because that overheat into this Rillaboom.
Yeah. But yeah, but like if the other thing is faster with the disable, right?
Disable, yeah.
So-
I forgot about the disable.
Do you
It would have been
a
very
lot of
fun.
switch-ins for Rillaboom with Hammer? Decent. Like Gyarados, Gyarados. Honestly, there are a lot of things that can survive still.
Yeah, a lot of things that take it neutrally. Not a lot of things that are happy to take it.
Yeah. How can I switch again? What's this Indeedee going for? Psychic again?
It's gotta be, right? I mean, it could go for like protect or something. But
Chiyu is switching out. It's gonna go into
Chiyu is
Iron
out.
Hands. No,
no,
Gyarados.
the Gyarados is in.
Yeah, this is rough. This is
However, there's no Terra anymore, or there is still Terra on Yip's side. We know the final 3 Pokemon. However,
double switch
Gyarados
as well.
is definitely.
Double switch to Iron Hands as well. Yeah. So unfortunately, the Arcanine not really using its own Intimidate.
Yeah,
Woodhammer
completely
into the
loses
Iron Hands.
Intimidate. Intimidated Woodhammer. Didn't do as much.
I feel this New Balance is like the new Balance.
The old New Balance with Tornado.
The old New Balance with Tornado. The old New Balance is looking super solid right now because
Yeah.
you just intimidated both these Pokemon. Iron Hands is in.
Honestly, Gyarados was a great call.
Yeah, good
all
meta
things
call.
considered. Yeah.
It's also very nice to have because like Terra Blast as well. You still have the Thunder Wave and Taunt.
Okay, but Rock Slide, where there's a Rock Slide, there's a way.
That's
so
true actually. Oh,
Thunder Wave. I'm surprised that you didn't go for the Terra on the Terra Grass is very, very vulnerable
Yeah.
to that Chiyu.
yeah, we have been just
Rain
trying to
Punch.
deal with the Rillaboom, I guess.
Getting rid of this potential grassy terrain so that you can just hope I can knock up as well.
No Citrus Berry. That's nice.
Citrus. The Arcanine is still faster, so this Gyarados is not surviving on a Rock Slide.
No. Yeah. So like, if when you went for that Paris trap, you were like putting all your eggs in one basket because you lost in Continental because of that Chiyu. That Chiyu has eaten all of its breakfast this morning, like all of that damage as well. Just being able to put it out, and now Indeedee coming in. Psychic
However,
terrain.
this Arcanine is a menace with this Rock Slide.
I do want to believe. I want to believe. Oh, Terra this
There
time
are
around.
grass. It's not great. You have to predict that there's a waterfall, but like
Yeah.
now you have a grass type into a Chiyu, which
Yeah, you have two grass types.
is
as
not
well.
great.
Okay, Rock Slide.
Rock
No, no. Oh, that sucks. Okay. But
So,
you have another Intimidate from
Iron
Gyarados
Hands
as
Lynch
well.
is still.
Alright, so nothing's happening. Cool.
Very, very vanilla turn. However, it's all still riding it out on this Arcanine. What if
Yeah.
this Arcanine is slower than the Chiyu?
Yeah, that's. I feel like that's game, right?
You can dodge a Heat Wave.
You can dodge a heat wave.
You can try and disable
You
the
wouldn't
Chiyu.
dodge a heat wave. You wouldn't.
You wouldn't download a car.
Exactly. Okay, you still have the Scream Tail back for a possible encore disable with the because the Arcanine does have protect as well. Yes, it does. So you still have that option at least.
But this is where you notice that like Boss is doing everything to keep that Indeedee around because that Indeedee is its way to victory. As long as you can't target the Chiyu can just
Yeah, I can just keep going for those moves that I like
for
to
that
go for. Yeah.
you know Terrafire
Yeah,
Heat
oh
Wave.
man. Four candles in the wind. Go for the U-turn on the protect. Oh,
If that U-turn was in the other
yeah,
slot,
that
there's
would have
the,
been amazing. In that,
you get the terrain back if you want.
So Yeah, I don't know. Is it you faster? I just want to know.
We will find. Yeah, if the Shio is faster, this game was over like 4 turns ago. But if the Shio is not faster, we are still in.
But I believe Chiyu can survive. Can definitely survive.
Yeah, neither Gyarados will also. The Chiyu is faster, but Rillaboom dodged well. I think it's goodbye Arcanine.
Goodbye, Arcanine.
Goodbye Arcanine. However, we are back in the world where Disable is a possibility.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. Because Udini is not there. Well, you have
U-turn.
issues. You have so many switch options. That's the thing.
The U-turn again also means that
Grassy terrain.
grassy terrain. Well, they're still in the
Honestly, I feel like Voss positioned this perfectly.
the overheat KO. Like
He needed that. Like he went for it. He needed it and got it.
at that point, like, it's not over, but like honestly, it's all
over.
it's all on you for being this close. But
It's just rough. It's just rough. Like all these Pokemon are still so healthy, and your only damage dealer is the Rillaboom now. So
Screamtail does not have a damaging move, not even a Dazzling Gleam, just Fairy Song, which you really don't want to click right now.
no, not really. Do it. just do.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Going out on your own terms.
going out on
your own terms. It's his terms.
Will Bus allow him to go on out on his own terms? Will there be mercy or will there not be mercy?
Will he be able to kill him within 3 turns?
I mean, with that I believe in the Chi-Yu, that the Chi-Yu could do it. The question is, will the Chi-Yu?
Encore.
Encore into the fake out.
Okay, well play. Oh, he wants this own KO. He wants this.
The taunt.
Yeah, this will struggle.
Struggle.
This will.
But I do think this means that Boss is just letting the Fairy Song run its course.
He respects it. He respects it.
I mean, I would too.
Yeah. You know, Screamtail sang a song. You gotta respect the talents.
Encore. Encore. I mean, we also already got the encore.
Oh. He's not letting it happen. He's not letting it happen. No.
Is he? Okay, indeed. I mean, the Iron Hand was locked into fake out. So.
Yeah. Alright, time to struggle. Oh. No KO just yet. On the wave from
In the wave. Okay, we are just letting Fairy Song. Are there going to be KOs? Is now the question.
Oh wow, a little all actually.
Yeah, I mean it's not intimidating anymore.
Yeah, true.
So
Alright,
Fairy Song to 1. So obviously now it's protect plus switch into Iron Hands, right?
Does Boss want to win with 4 Pokemon?
4 Pokemon.
Yeah, he wants to win with 4
with
Pokemon.
the Fairy Song to end it off.
Damn.
I'm honestly looking at this and considering that Yip won this the first time around, I'm starting to ask how.
Well, probably because he was the first. They were playing the first round, right?
Yeah, round
That's
one.
when the hacks was most real, but they apparently missed the move. So imagine missing the overheat on with the Chi-Yu.
Yeah.
That would
Missing the Heat Wave on the Arcanine instead of the Rillaboom. Missing the Snarl in the end game of game 1.
Yeah, so
There's a lot of ways.
There's a lot of ways.
Screamtail, bye bye.
Bye. Still the fastest thing on the field. And now Rillaboom.
I mean, we are not. It probably is, but we wouldn't be able to say for certain because
And
there's only 2 who.
GG, well played both players. That means Baz is going to the finals.
And who is he going to face in finals?
That's a good question, actually. I actually don't. Twix. Oh, so we've seen Twix already. So Twix and Baz are going on to finals. Yeah.
Bard having an unfortunate fate in his top 4, 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. Yeah. Okay. So we'll be back soon with the finals.